Hello, so today we're going to look at the level 8 greater than Sudoku, and I think I'm going to do something a little different now. I think I'm just going to do a highlight video of the special areas on the puzzle, so that way it's not as boring to watch me think and fail. So now we're just going to look at the key points that make the puzzle solvable. So the first thing in this puzzle is going to be this area right here. So when we highlight the whole thing, we get a total of 210, but it's actually 214 with this area that's not filled in. So 214 is very important because this square here has to be at least 10. And if it's 10, this becomes a 9. So this can never be more than 10. So that gives us a 9 here, which is the first key element of this puzzle. The second key element is going to be that there's always a 7 or an 8 here, and this 15 square can't be a 7, 8. So this is also going to be 6, 9, which then helps us to fill in further, where now our 9 has to be here. So that's the beginning. And that also allows us to eliminate the 6's here. So I filled in a couple extra boxes, but the 6's now go away too for the 29 box. So the next key element is going to be that we determine that this box here is 10, and this whole area here now totals to 76. So this is now 86. So let's just put a 4 and a 5 in here. So that's the next starting point here. So the next thing I notice is that this, if this is a 3, 6, then this would have to be a 2, 5. And that breaks the 14 box. So we can never have a 3, 6 in this square. So this is a 1, 2, 7, 8 combo. So now the thing that's important there is that you now have a 30 box here that we have to fill in, and there's never a 1 or a 2. So that's the next important element of this puzzle. So and then the next thing is going to be that there's a 4, 5 in here potentially. Oh right, so this can never be a 4, 5. So I'm sorry, there's a 4 or a 5. It can't be both. So the 4 or a 5 here. So now this is either a 5 or a 4. There's always a 3. So so that's going to be pretty important. And 6, 7, 8, 9. So so going from there. So just a quick one. The next thing here is that this can never be a 6 because once again this totals to 10. So there's never a 5. So this is 3, 7, 8, 9, which is 3, 7, 1, or 2. And that actually tells us that there is no 5 in this puzzle, so, or in this area. So we can eliminate the 7's from here as well. So it's 3, 4, 6, 8, 9. And then that 8 will help us by removing these guys. So we now have a 2, 7, and a 1, 5 here. So that 2, 7 gives us a 1, 6, 3, 4 over here. And then we'll see what we have next. So now this 14 box here gets very restricted because of this 1, 5 combo. So we're going to either have a 2 or a 7 in this square. 3, 9, 4, 8, or 4, 7, or 3, 4, I'm sorry. So 3, 4. So this is once again just a 2 or a 7 is possible. And also we know that the 2, 3, 9 can't happen because it has to have a 4. So there's no 9 in this square as well. So now it's 2, 4, 8, or 7, 3, 4. So there's no 6 here. So that should be pretty helpful. So this is now a 3, 4, 8 combo. Our 9 box also gets restricted a little by this 1, 3, 5 combo here. So so this is going to be a 2, 3, 4 or a 1, 2, 6. So we'll see if that helps. So the next thing I see is that this 9 square can only be a 1, 2, or a 6. because this 3-4 combo here, this 4-5 combo here. So that's a 1, 2, 6, but it doesn't tell us necessarily what's in these other boxes. So we also can only have a 7 in this row right here, so maybe that'll come into play. Alright, and this 2-9, or this 9 combo must have a 2, so this has to be a 7, which means this has to be a 2, which also helps us to eliminate some possibilities here. So see what that does for us. And the thing that it does for us is it solves what this 15 box is. So this is now a 6-9, so this cannot be a 6. Also cannot be a 1, so this is now 2, 3, 4. So this 2, 3 should help us a little. So here, this box can never have a 1, so the 1, 5 is resolved. So now this has to be a 5 and an 8. So that's going to restrict here, so this is now a 6, 7. So that's going to solve all of these squares for us. One, 6, 8, 7. So this 7's here and here. So now this has to be a 7. We also have to have a 7 in one of these two boxes. So continuing on. So the 16 box now becomes a 1, 8. So that solves that. And then now here we have a 2, 2, 9. So obviously we know where the 9s are. So that's going to help us get much further in this puzzle. So yeah. We can also resolve this. This is now 2, 4 only. So we have 1, 3 here and here. So that's going to solve this for us. So yeah, we'll see what else we got. So this 17 box now gets pretty restricted. There's no 6s and no 9s. So that, and then if it's a 7, it's here, and then this is 2, 8, and then it's either a 7 or a 4 here, and then that's 5, 8. So there's always an 8 in these boxes here. The 6 now becomes a 1, 2, and then we'll see what else we have here. So this is now a 3, 9. So we know, because it's a 3, 9, that now we're a 1, 7 or a 2, 6. But there's no 2, 6, so so it has to be a 1, 7. We don't know if this is an 8 yet, so don't want to fill that in. And then our 3 is going to be over here. So I think this is the pure key to this whole puzzle. So we should be able to solve it pretty easy from here. Yeah, so things are progressing just fine. I don't think there's anything complex left, but I'll actually just do the puzzle live now and see what we get. So this is now 3, 5. I'm sure there's going to be something else here. Let's see. So 1, 3, 1, 3, 8, 1, 3, 8, 1, 3, 4. So then this is now 2, 5, 6. So that's going to restrict this guy a lot. That can only be a 2, 5, 6. So that might help. And then so this 27 square, I guess we can look at him. So there's no 7s. There's a whole ton of combinations that have a 7 involved. There's a 3 or a 5. No 4s. If it's a 5, it has to be here. The 3s are both taken, so can it be a 3 and a 5? That's the question. I think the answer to that is no. Can it? Can it? Because the 3 would have to be here. No, so this is going to have to always be a 1. So this is a 9, this is a 1, and then this is an 8, and then this is a 3 and this is a 5. So now our 5 is going to be here, and 2 here, 6 here. Oh no, we don't know anything here yet. 3, 4, 8, 5. It's a 7. So this has to be a 7. And now we have 4. And an 8, right? So 2, 4, 6, 8, 5. 8s are already here. So this is always a 4 because of this 2, 5, 6. Oh, these are not 4s. So we'll have to do some math down here. So this is now a 2, 6, 4 combo. So there's always a 4 in one of these two squares. There's always a 4 in one of these two squares. But we already knew that, so that doesn't really help us. So doing the math here, if this is a 2, 6, this becomes an 8, and that breaks this square. So this can never be a 2, 6 combo. So the 4 has to be used. So because the 4 has to be used, this has to be 3, 8. So this 4 is here. So 1, 3, 3, 1, 3, 1. So that helps. So here we have, so this is 11. This is either 10 or 6. So that doesn't really tell us anything. 2, 6, 2, 4, 6. So here we're going to have some more math. So we're at 10 right now. The minimum value of this is 16. If this is a 2, what happens? So if this becomes a 2, oh, I'm sorry. If this is a 2, this is 10 because of 4, 6. So this becomes 20. And then this is 5, 4. So that actually does work. So let's look and see if something else breaks this. What if this is an 8? This can never be an 8. So this is a 2, 4, 6 combo here too. If this was an 8, then this has to be a 4, 5, and then this is much smaller. So 8, 4, and 5 is 17. This now becomes 2, 6. Actually, is that 18? So maybe the 8 does work there. Let's see. So if it's an 8, then it's 4, 5. So I'm sorry, that's 19. So this is 18. No, I'm sorry. No, it's 17. 17, 18. So 8 does work there. This is where I have to get my math hat on. Not always a fan. 2, 6, 2, 5, 6. So the 4 is always in one of these two squares. If one of you says, hey, there's an easier way to solve this, I'd be happy to hear it in the comments if you want to delete them. So see what we have here. Oh, actually, let's just solve delay tactics here. So let me solve a couple things there. So once again, so there's always an 8 here. Can this have a 6? 6, 2, 4, 5, 8. So this, I don't think this can be a 6 actually. So that 6 will be always up here. So the 6 definitely breaks things because that becomes 6, 5, 8, which is now 19. So that's not it. So there's no 6 there. So there's always a 6 in one of these two boxes. So now it's a question of what's our other combo. There's always a 5 here. So this could be a 2, 4, right? There's no way this is a 2, 4. Oh, but there's always a 6, so we know there's always a 6. So this is either 10 or 8. So if it's 2, 6 only, then this is 8, 5, 4. 2 and 6 is 8. 8, 5, and 4 is 17. So that works. But if this is a 2, oh, maybe it's actually this that's the problem. So if this becomes a 4, 8, then that breaks the puzzle because of this. So this can't be a 2. Can it? Oh no, 2, 5, 2, 4, 6. So we know this is not a 5, 8. This is either 4, 8, 5, or 5, 2, 8. Stuck. Sucks that this doesn't help me at all. 2, 5, 6, 8. 6 is here, here. Yeah. Before I can do anything regular Sudoku related here. Doesn't look like I have anything though. 2, 8, 2, 6. I don't see any like XY wings or anything like that that I can use. So alright, if this is a 2, this is an 8, right? Does that tell me anything? 5, 5. This is a 2, this is a 6, this is a 5. And this becomes a 2, 6, this is a 4. 5, 8, 3, and it's funny, I get all this way and then get stuck on something stupid. So is this always a 6, 4 or a 6, 2? Like a 2, 4? Can this be 2, 4? That's the question. 2, 4, 5, 8. So if this is 2, 4, this is only 16. Yeah, so this can never be 2, 4. So I think this always has to be a 6. Yeah, I think that's the key. Yeah, so that was it. Alright, thanks. Hopefully that was enjoyable.